We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Here now is Cam Little out to get us started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. You look at this Jaguar defense.
Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And that will be incomplete as well.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Vasquez. That is caught downfield by Harrison. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Jags will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
7, Falcons nothing. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They currently sit one game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up and into a double team, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to take over. The 31-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Throwing to start the drive. Vasquez. That ball caught by Harrison. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The first-round pick looking comfortable in this offense. First down. In motion right, that's Harrison. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown.
Cam Little
A great play there. His 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game.
And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
2nd and 10. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. Now he's free at the 35. And he winds up getting this all the way down to the Jags' 10-yard line. It's a big play there for Atlanta. Give him 58 yards on the ground. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll go play action here with Penix. Now and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
To the air, Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. 3rd and 20.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
Now Penix. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Jags are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out and in a hurry.
You talk about this Falcon defense.
They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And they needed to be, because their offense struggled throughout the game. Sometimes as a defense, you're not just shutting down the opposing team's offense, but you're outplaying their defense as well. And that's what they did in the last game.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Going up top. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Bayshore Tootin, 79 yards. And the Jaguars take a 3-touchdown lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-0.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
At the Jaguars' 43-yard line.
Robinson up the middle.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
This now a 3rd and 4. They'll throw with Penix.
Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incomplete.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. 38 yards. And the Falcons take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Point after, right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Here we go. Ready.
2nd and 5. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 16 yards.
A pretty sizable deficit here in the first quarter. This defense probably need to get off the field in those situations on 3rd down.
And you and I both know in this huddle before that last 3rd down play, that's exactly what they talked about. Let's make the play. Let's get off the...
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. They'll look to throw again.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
Jalen Walker able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Traditionally, as a defense, your #1 job, stop the run. But in today's football, it's impacting the opposing quarterback. Make him uncomfortable. And so far, they've not been able to do that.
Not it.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
They begin the drive with Robinson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
And now an audible here into something else.
At the 32-yard line.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson.
Taking it right down Broadway.
He may go.
Touchdown, Falcons.
Bijan Robinson with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Scott on the return out of the end zone. And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've seen their 21-0 advantage cut to just 7, so time to go back to work here. 1st and 10. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 15-yard line.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The Jags with the football to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Ready.
And they'll try to run the option here. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Beating him there with his legs. 21 yards. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Off the play fake. Vasquez. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. That is incomplete.
Quality coverage that time. The slowdown has been the main source of offense against them thus far. Got to find a way to slow down that ball in the air.
Here's 2nd and 10.
60 Riggs. 19 Wyatt. 70 Ranger.
Operating from the gun. Vasquez. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinals. 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Vasquez. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 38-yard line. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great play there. 37 yards. And the Jaguars go up by 2 touchdowns. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. The Falcons on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. Off play action. Short. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
15 yards on the play.
On the jump.
It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run this one right with Robinson.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
The line is scrimmage.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second
Brings up
down.
Second and 10 at the 45-yard line.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bob, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check, 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 check.
Operating from the gun. Short. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up third.
Let's go now.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's first and 10.
Hey, let's go. Ready.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
And some space here. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
152 yards rushing for him. So
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Stack 60 Eagles. 19.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
got this complete to the tight end Pitts.
And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. First and 10. Back to throw. Short. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
At the 22-yard line.
Ready.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. 70 Lions.
Looking to throw. Short.
That's out wide here for Robinson.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Here's third and 10.
Buffalo 80.
Third and 10.
Back to throw. Short.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
Results in a fourth
As
down.
expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
So the 3 points there, CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready up.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Operating from the gun, Vasquez. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
47-yard line.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you're talking about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Get up, ready.
And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Ready. Get up.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Here we go. Set.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. This is caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Brian Thomas
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Jaguars will extend their lead here just before halftime.
35. Falcons 17. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The final shot before break. Short. Trying to lay one up deep.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Oh, spinning away. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Throwing to start the drive. Short.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Handoff now to Robinson.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again second and 10.
Second and 10.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Brings up third down and 12.
Off the play fake. Short. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Falcons get a bit closer. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
Buffalo 18.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And the Falcons will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Here we go.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. That's complete left side to Gray. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And the Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
On first and 10, it's Robinson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Operating from the gun. Short. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Jaguars will take over possession here up at the 44. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Go.
Looking to throw. Vasquez. He finds his man complete. It's Robertson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
First down.
Rig. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Back to throw. Vasquez. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying it again another day.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
At the 22-yard line.
Panther 11.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Ready.
On the give, here's Robinson. Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes, it attracts a little bit of extra attention, and it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
For the Jaguars field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
And the Falcons, 1st down.
Come on, set.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run here with Robinson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Off play action. Short.
At the 46-yard line.
A complete to Drake London. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 37. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. On the run, it's Robinson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. The Falcons on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
But it's 4th down.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Mustang 19.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Jags are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. And it's caught. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
2nd and goal from the 1. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, this is caught inside the 15. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Mecole Hardman, 65 yards. And the Falcons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
The intent at the 2-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score Jaguars 45.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in onside kick situation.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Falcons are right back in this football game. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Now, faster, faster.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
60 Vikings. Warriors, 70.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. And looked like some movement there. Let's get the call. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
Touchdown! Drake London, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Falcons are able to cut into that deficit.
So this back now to a 10-point spread, and you have to imagine they'll line up and go for 2.
Oh, no question about it. If they can get this to an 8-point game, they can make things awfully interesting here in these last few minutes.
They'll look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
That keeps the score. Jaguars 45.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
The end result, 21 yards.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
Now, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
19, go.
Looking to throw. Vasquez. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, let's go. 70, step a look.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. From 8 yards out.
And the Jaguars are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit.
First down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Open man is Tucker.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 37-yard line.
Off the play fake. Short.
Here's Tucker, complete on the right side.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
Yards on the play. And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Short. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete.
19 more
And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first three quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice...
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Bijan Robinson.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Falcons are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
And now once again, they'll line up to go for two.
Here we go, here we go.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
Riggs.
Looking to throw. Short. That's caught. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for two. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one. Hence the decline.
All 3 timeouts still remain. Keep that in mind. They prefer to use them on the defensive end. But here's 1st and 10.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
A little more than 40 seconds to play. Now 2nd and 10.
Back to throw.
Short. That's caught by Pitts.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That means there's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Jags take over in terrific field position.
Check the Eagle.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to air one out. And this one is incomplete.
They love to try to take advantage of his height, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to run it back and try it again, maybe with a little less mustard on the throw.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's a give up the middle.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
3rd and 8.
Try to take this home. They'll run.
And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.
So for Jacksonville, it's a 10th win of the year now as they move to 10-4. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, their playoff hopes take a hit as they drop to 7-7. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to